In this video, I'm going to give you guys a quick overview of the desktop. The desktop itself is this whole black background on my screen. It's this whole big thing right here. And everything that appears on the screen is located on your desktop. Now, down in the corner, you're all familiar with this button. It's your Start button. And the only thing that's different about it is in Windows Vista, which is what I'm running right now, and Windows 7, it looks like a circle, it is a circle with the Windows logo in it. Now, on older computers, it was literally a button that said Start with the Windows logo in it. It does the same thing. When you click on it, it opens your Programs menu, and if you want to see the whole list of programs on your computer, you just click All Programs, and there's your list. It also has access to the Documents folder, your Computer menu, and the Control panel. All of that stuff is located under Start. Now out here, these buttons on my screen, they're called either icons or shortcuts. And the reason they're called shortcuts is because they're actually located under Start All Programs, but because I use them very frequently, I created shortcuts so that I wouldn't have to go into this menu every time I wanted to access them. So by doing that and putting them onto my screen, all I have to do is double click on it, and let's say Yahoo Messenger. I double click on that and it pulls the program up for me. It will pull the program up for me, and then you can use it. It's just a faster way than going through Start, All Programs, going through the list and trying to find what you want to use. Now this little button down here next to the Start bar, these guys right here, that's your Quick Launch. And what that is it's programs that maybe you use all the time, internet browsers, media players, instant messaging programs. They can fall onto your Quick Launch bar, and then all you do is you click on that, it pulls it right up. It's similar to a shortcut, but it keeps it right there on your taskbar, ready to go. Speaking of taskbar, your taskbar is this guy right here, this long bar. And what it does is basically whenever you have a program open, let's say Internet Explorer, it appears down here on your taskbar, and this box tells you what's open. So like I have Yahoo open right now. When you minimize stuff, it also goes down on your taskbar to wait. So anytime you have something running, it appears on your taskbar, and if you want to access it because you minimized it, all you have to do is click on it and it'll bring it back up. And this guy over here, these little buttons down here, lots of buttons this time, this is your notification area. And what that does is, it's really cool actually. I have programs running on my computer right now, like my antivirus software or my camera recording stuff I'm using right now to talk to you guys. And what it does is if that software wants to communicate with me, like let's say my virus software needs an update, it would pop up down here in this little area to tell me what it needs. And let's say when you safely remove stuff on the computer, like flash drives, a little bubble will come up down there saying it's safe to remove hardware. Anytime your computer wants to communicate with you, if it maybe isn't the most important thing in the world, it appears in little bubbles down in this area. So you want to keep an eye on that because it'll keep you up to date if your computer needs any help or something. Now there's one other thing I want to show you guys, and that's how to use the search function in your Start menu. And that's all you have to do is go to Start, and down here it says Start Search. You just click into that. And let's say a patron came up and they were wondering if they have Microsoft Office on their computer. All you have to do is type in Microsoft Office, and if it's on the computer, it'll bring it right up in this little white box here. As you can see on my computer, I don't have Microsoft Office. The only Microsoft Office related program I have is the PowerPoint viewer. But if they had it, it would list all the Microsoft Office programs right in here. I'll give you an example of a program I actually have on my computer. Let's say I was looking for my Zune software. I just type it in and it'll list it right up here under Programs. And it also lists other things that might have that name. So like I have files that are marked Zune and they're appearing under Files. It's a really nice feature. I use it a lot just to find volume controls sometimes. If someone comes up with a laptop and they need the volume turned up, all I do is type volume into that little search bar and it'll pull up the controls that I don't have to try to figure out what laptop they have and where their controls are. So those are some things I hope you find useful.